we know it's going to be a big task from our side. All we can do is prepare well now, leading up to the game. Not going to read too much into it either way. But yeah, it's definitely going to be we're under no illusions of the task that we face ourselves with on the weekend. And yeah, it should be an exciting game, and hopefully it'll be a good advert for the coming show.
I think both teams were tipped by the bookmakers, Dragon Bet Wales, to be challenging for the title. Would you agree with that?
I think it's too early days for that yet. Obviously, it's only second game into the season. I know that Trefelin have strengthened really well, so it's going to be a tough task for us on the weekend. But yeah, I think it's too early days for that yet. Oh yeah, it was. I was delighted. He's obviously a good friend of mine. Kayne played with him for many years, and yeah, it's good to sort of be back with him playing, and I think he'll be a really good asset for us, on and off the pitch. So yeah, I was buzzing to be fair. Myself, Nat, and Josh and Kane, me and Kane were obviously there a bit longer, but which was great. Obviously, Drew looked to sort of we get Drew on board this year. I think Drew was about probably 40 maybe when I just just guessing of when I first met him, and he was training with, I think it was a youth team back then, and he's come through the setup there at Barry, and he's a really good talent. So yeah, it's delighted to get Drew on board as well. Um, but yeah, hopefully we're not reading too much into that, but hopefully it'll help.
So you've been involved in a promotion winning squad before. Like we said, there's been a lot of talent within the squad. How does this Newport City squad compare?
Yeah, I think it's quite evident that we've got some really good young players within the club that could that could go on and play at a high level. Obviously we've got a couple of older lads now as well that they need to sort of pass the experiences on to help get the best out of them. And the main thing is just turn the mentality into being a good side on a weekly basis, because this league requires you to be consistent over a long period of time. Um, and yeah, and like I said, from my point of view, I'm quite enjoying being around some really young up and coming players. We've obviously moved two players on last year as well, which have gone on to do really well, which is great to see. But we as a club now have got to look to move forward and sort of kick on from there.
So of course, this is your second season at the club, and of course, you probably know about the club as well. What's been told as like the you could say the plans for the future for the club over the next few years?
Yeah, the club have got clear plans in place and ambitions, to get to the Welsh Premier League, which is quite evident. But obviously it's not as easy as just doing that. To get in there, it requires a lot of determination and a big task from us as players. So yeah, we've got a big task in front of us, but the club's plans are to get to the Welsh Premier League. I'm not going to hide away from that. I think they've made it quite clear, that that's what they want to do. And I think as for us as players, when they sit down and tell you that that's what they want to do, it's quite nice. Obviously, as it's well documented, that the club sort of like to do things a bit different, if you like. Obviously, we went on a preseason tour last year, and the social media side of things. And to be honest with you, the social media side of things and all that side is not really my sort of bag. But the club are trying to be a bit different, so you can't fault them for that. Um, but yeah, the outside noise, people, whatever you do, some people are going to like it, and some people are going to dislike it. So you can't please anyone. So it's just one of those things, to be honest with you, where we just got to crack on and don't listen to what's going on. Like you said, the outside noise, and just get to training, crack on, and give our best to get 3 points every week.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more exclusive content throughout the campaign. Interviews, highlights, opinions, and more. We've got it all. A Pêl-Droed, your home for Welsh domestic football.